Hi, Gemini Risings. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini, unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the End of the World as We Know It deck that I created that has the lunar moon phases and zodiac signs. Everything's already been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. I hope everyone's doing well, feeling well, staying blessed. Yes. Let's get your first card for love for Gemini rising. First card for love for Gemini rising. Okay. So right away, the message that I got, there's a stop action. I got strong Scorpio energy with this reversal Two of Wands. I've also channeled this Two of Wands in reverse quite a few times as someone giving to the wrong person, having the world in their hands. And then I feel like there's an underlying message that wants to come through, but there's something that's already been moved away from. And I feel like that might be happening to manipulate a circumstance in order to try to keep something going, but something's already been done and walked away from. So what I am also getting is this being the action of this person, and this possibly being a new person here where something is changing for the better here. And a person is deciding to walk away from situations, things, people, places, contracts, things that don't serve them, that have had them feeling this way. Like I get an upside down feeling, having everything, feeling like they have the world, but really having nothing if they don't have love. And discovering this, and so moving towards wish fulfillment is also what I get here too. Now this could be someone that is deciding to walk away from this person, but overall I'm getting this being the action taking place for this particular person, and then walking away from what does not serve. We have the energy of 2 and then the energy of 8. In the midst of this is going to be a 6 energy. So I'm getting a 6 of Cups, could be karmic energies, soulmates, and it doesn't have to be romantic. And then I'm looking at this moon's looking straight sus. Like, I'm hearing like, yeah, you should have did that a long time ago. But everything everything happens for a reason. 8 of Cups will be walking away from anything unemotionally fulfilling towards wish fulfillment, which would be the 9 of Cups, and that would be the next card. The colors red and green could be significant. I don't see these cups being very golden. It's more like a more like a Grinch color. It looks like almost like a mustard. I was gonna say like a mustardy color, mustard and green. And then given that this is cups energy, you see that there's water here, but there's very little water. I'm also seeing like, someone may have dipped their toe in the water, tried something, and it maybe didn't work out. Someone didn't listen to themselves and their intuition, or what is right in front of their face here, because I'm also getting that too. Hey. Ay, ay. And then wands will be fire. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and Ophiuchus. Cups will be water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Ophiuchus. So what I'm also getting to is this being like very reflective energy. And someone actually in having some realizations or moving towards balance, because this is an imbalance energy I'm also getting here too. Like if you don't like something, change it. So someone's changing it and moving towards their wishes. So I'll leave this here. And this is actually also too, I'm noticing an overall 10 energy. 10s are about endings and new beginnings, breaking down to a 1 energy. 10th house Capricorn could also be significant. I do get that being a strong trait, where I'm also getting like moving away from toxic energies, devil energies, obsessions, addictions, things that are unhealthy. That'll be the same energy I'm getting here. The devil card is a card of Capricorn, so take what resonates for that. And then the wheel in the sky. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. And that's a card of 10 in the major arcana. So things beginning to change and move and be in one's favor. Good fortune coming in because someone is doing what it is that they should for themselves. Where I do get the Cups energy also being intuitive energy. Karma could be associated with the energy of 8, and then Scorpio energy also could be significant. And we do have a new moon that's coming up too. I am getting ecliptic energy as well. So just take what resonates, but this is good energy, especially with this being in love. I do get this being about self-love, learning about love, loving oneself a little bit more, and then again moving towards one's wishes. That'll be 9 energy. 9s are also about completion. So let's go on to your money card. Ooh, I just saw the star card. Money card for Gemini rising. Money card for Gemini rising. Ooh, that freaking flew. And this is how it landed too. But overall, I do get this being beautiful, bright energy of a pinnacle coming forward, an offer that may have been slow to come forward. This is going to be the most responsible night of all 4 nights that do create the Chariot energy. And that Chariot energy, it comes through in so many ways. According to Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a very, I don't want to say null energy, but it's more about assessing, observing, analyzing, being in that whole balance, it's that balanced state. And being in that state, one's able to not only make the best decisions for themselves, but to manifest. And so I do get this being about the action of moving forward. With this being in the money section, this could be related. I am getting it being related, actually. And this actually being this person here, now here in the money section, coming to make an offer. So you could be this night, and this person here, someone just, I get like a major step up, someone stepping up. I had a title channel for you. Where I put it? It's right here. And it was, are you really my Thanksgiving turkey? Turkey? We are coming up upon the Thanksgiving holiday. That's cute. I thought that was cute. It's more of a flirting energy where 2 people are possibly coming together. But take what resonates. I do get this being a major offer that's coming through. That may have been prolonged, may have taken a while. But perspective is everything. Everything happens the way that it's supposed to. And then I do see like the helmet being lifted and someone showing their face. So someone coming from behind the mask, and it just being more that step up energy and making an offer. I get great confidence here too. And then a very joyful energy with the energy of yellow. So with the Pentacle energy being in the money section, that's going to be very, very significant. It's also, I do get a major significant blessing. Pentacles is going to be Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Very nice. And this will be the most responsible night. Again, they don't make this offer lightly. And when this offer does come through, it's because of that analyzing, sitting, observing, assessing, to make sure that for themselves that they're making the right decision. So I do get this in the love section being connected to what's here in the money. Night energy could also speak to a younger energy as well. So take what resonates. Well, this is good fortune. So that that Wheel of Fortune card that I channeled, I do get that being connected to that Pentacle energy there. Let's get your U card for Gemini rising. All right, Two of Pentacles reverse. I get no interference. And then the End of Burdens also here too. Here's the 10 energy. Again, you have 10, and then I channeled the Wheel of Fortune 10, and then you have this 10 here also too. This could also be about no longer being indecisive as well, and no longer juggling when it comes to a decision. Decision being made and a Pentacle offer now being here. So this is all going to be connected here. And then I do get this 10 of Wands here being in the same sense here, connected to the 8 of Cups and the action associated with this reversal 2 of Wands here. And reflective energy. I feel it's like almost like I'm getting like strong Aquarius energy and visualizing, being a great visionary, and this being the manifesting. So seeing oneself actually moving, getting up and stepping up and moving towards their wishes, having great will to do so and doing it, because you have it here, here, and here. Movement forward. This is all going forward. Reversal energies. I do feel that that's speaking to that indecisiveness. Very similar to what's here with that 2 of Wands and inaction energy. And just kind of being a little bit all over the place here too. Like I'm getting like the upside down energy, being besides oneself. But getting it all together here. Like turning oneself, like getting oneself up and out of the darkness. Because I do get this reversal energy being part of like underwater energy. And in that underwater energy, in the depths of that, being upside down. And just not feeling, like it could even be, I'm getting like also to an inversion table. I've got that before, but it's been a while. And that was associated with Aquarius too. So that could be significant for you. I'm hungry. If you hear my stomach growling, it's because I need to eat. I'm about to grub after this reading's over. But yeah, so that's what I get going towards a new beginning here with this 10 of Wands. And I don't even get this being about burden. It just being having a lot on one's plate, having built up. This is like a repertoire almost like a portfolio also too. Someone's briefcase, but it looking it looking a little different here. And then I do get a fan. So, ooh, what I am getting, ooh, let me go grab it. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back. I just got a nice little channel. I'm getting this looking like a fan. And this fan is going to be a fan that distinctly came through as the King and Queen of Cups have been coming through profusely the last few weeks or so. I would say for years, but the synchronicities becoming more intense, more closer together, where that union energy is coming into fruition. So I do see this also being coupling energy and the wish fulfillment, and that's actually going to be what I'm getting from the 8 to the 9 to the 10. So I'm also getting Six of Swords, masculine energy coming and lifting and carrying up, like taking their babe. This being the King and Queen of Cup. The Queen of Cup being a mystical energy. I'm getting High Priestess also too. But I'm getting like also too where 3D perspective, closed-minded individuals may have looked at a certain Queen of Cups, who's actually a queen, as burdensome. This masculine having higher perspective on that, having the knowing from within, possibly because you're connected as soulmates, and lifting up and supporting, taking their queen and moving on into happiness of a new beginning, a new start. And this being the fire, I feel also too that's helping the masculine energy to be in this active energy, and that being connected to the Queen of Cups. Let me go grab these cards real quick. I'll be right back. That's so pretty. Gobble, gobble. That is pretty. Oh, look what's at the bottom of this deck here. This is so pretty because this will speak to that Six of Cup energy that's in the mist. Where I get that energy being the importance, and it not necessarily being what was being given to. I feel it's the supportive energy that was coming through to help the masculine. Coming from, even though the feminine energy is looking really uninterested, they're present. So they're going to be more than interested. I feel it's more about what's in the heart space and the energy that they're actually giving. And that's speaking to why I picked this up as the Queen of Cups being here, who's going to be here with the King of Cups here. Okay, so let me go ahead and find the card that I was actually channeling. We'll leave this one here to speak to that. Where I do get that being the union energy. The blue energy is going to be significant as far as the visionary energy connected to Aquarius. And then even the water and the wish fulfillment and the happiness. And that being, part of the message coming through here. This is so pretty. And that Nine of Cups being the water, the love, the wish fulfillment, the happiness, the joy, the everything. That's so pretty. Okay. Yep, and here's the higher perspective. This was right behind the Six of Cups. This is so nice. Towers back here. So let's see. I'm going to find the King and Queen of Cups here. Oh, look at that in reverse. And you see that King. I feel that's the energy of what was being moved away from towards their wish. I feel the connect here had both energies in this upside down feeling and why that's being moved away from. Scorpio energy is coming through. And then even like I'm getting a reversal Sagittarius energy. So this is what I was seeing. And this actually being the energy that I was getting from this Ten of Wands here. Okay, so then here's that fan. And it looks just like what's here. And so I get that fan association connected to the Queen of Cups, being this King of Cups, and supportive energy to help lift her up and take her into a new beginning. So you could be this King of Cups. I'm getting this being very strong, divine masculine energy, like a masculine stepping up into divinity. Going towards home. So we have the song Home that just started to play by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. The zero energy is going to be the Fool, the leap of faith, taking a new leap towards a new beginning, and it being towards this queen. Because there's love here and happiness that's shared between two. So then that juggling energy and the 2 Pentacle and the being indecisive. Here's the 8 energy also here too, connected to that 8 of Cups there. Someone could have had like a karmatic situation connected to a karmic. Had some realizations, moved away from that, and now being in this beautiful, happy, blue state of love. I get like a very strong relaxation energy also to a very mellow, and that'll be the color of blue too. That's actually good for the bedroom energy. It's connected to the ocean also too, is a very serene energy. The color that I have here for you for your background is connected to the Sagittarius energy of balance, and I do feel that this message connected to that 3 of Wands and the King of Cups moving away from reversal energy of someone who was manifesting. I get like troublesome energy, and that being a reverse Sagittarius energy. This is going to be about the balance and restoration with the purple energy connected to Sagittarius, and I do see that a little bit here in the crown. And the healing coming from that, connected to a past person. It's so pretty. So I do see green energy that's here with the Queen of Cups, where I do get Taurus energy very strongly. But I'm also seeing the purple energy that's surrounding the heart space, the sacral chakra. And this will be the mystical energy. I'm just getting strong mysticism here. And this king being very taken by this queen. This is so pretty. Who again would seem very disinterested, but they're both very loving energies. There's a lot of love here. A lot of love that's shared. Queen of Cups, very sparkly energy here too. I just get the king being very mesmerized, and they can't take their eyes off of their queen. And so supportive energy, active energy is going to be moving into this new beginning here, connected to a lot of love, and then also a significant offer with the Pentacle there. That's beautiful. All right, let's get your major arcana. This blue energy connect will also be associated with that message there coming from the moon. Let's go ahead and we'll keep this in this way here too, because this is important. That also came through. This is a card of Pisces, so this will be the Piscean energy connected to the Aquarius energy also. And then I do see Pentacle energy here connected to also the moon, but also what's here. And then even Sun energy. And this looks very similar to, it's almost like I see like a blend of energy connected to the queen with the green energy, like the setting almost looks the same. And then that yellow energy being connected to the king, this being a blend of worlds here. Union. Snaps. Okay, let's get your major arcana. For Gemini rising. And this is the Cosmic Tarot deck that is here. I'll put this song that's beautifully channeling at the same time of this wonderful love story coming through in the description box. Gemini rising. Beautiful. Temperance. Very magnetic energy. I do get this being the Queen of Cup energy and the wish fulfillment. This will be the energy of 9 connected to the upright energy of Sagittarius and the positivity energy, the 2 of Cup and the love. The water and the fire energy is also going to be very significant as well, where I get that association speaking to alchemy, being able to create, but then the power from within, the Queen of Cups being also this beautiful fire angel of temperance connected to the Sagittarius energy that was coming through, and the association of the purple with the heart space, and then the crown, where I get that crown energy, healing from past energies, this being about that wholeness and the restoration and the elevation into the upper chakras, which will be connected to divine feminine. Feminine energies will be the upper chakras, masculine energies will be the lower chakras. So this will speak to the lower chakras and the healed state of the Queen of Cup and that beautiful feminine energy of rising up and ascending, being in this wonderful state connected to the root chakra energy of the masculine, where we see the Mars energy that's here. Lovely association. So then the 14 comes together to create a 5. I get that being the contractual energy of the Hierophant. The loyalty, the commitment, the honor, the integrity, the love. And then the Hierophant will be the counterpart energy to the High Priestess, where I feel this is about that discovery also too of giving the world to someone who they may have thought was a High Priestess energy and that not being the case. Temperance is also about great patience. It's also about harmony. Here's more of the sparkling energy. Wanted to come through connected to this card that's from a whole different deck here. And then I'm also seeing yin and yang, like the symbolic energy in this card is everything here. So I get blue and purple energy also associated. It's all here. I feel it's also too about what this king is actually seeing, being in a more elevated state. And the fire that's associated with this queen and the subtleness, but this being the trueness from within the queen. And them just being cool, calm, and collected, but having a real intense and depth of warmth and fire, and that home energy being a part of this. And then the mystical energy being seen right here too. Very beautiful energy. Strong sexual energy also associated with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, and the spiritual union, the spiritual connection. Telepathy. This is very deep intrinsic waters. I might even change the title and have it be that. I think this is more of a flirting energy between two. I'll leave it. It's coming through as a very beautiful, serene, flowing of water flow of love energy for you and your person here. That's beautiful. And I feel that this is also a testament, given that this is a masculine reading I'm getting, of how they truly feel and how they see their queen, counterpart energy. And what has helped them also to make the best decision for themselves is moving towards this harmonic energy. This will be a card of harmony. All right, let's get your final card. For Gemini rising. Beautiful polarity energy that's coming through here too. I should mention that as well. And this is also going to be a twin flame card. Very strong card of Sagittarius. Spiritual energy, free-spirited energy, expansive energy. And that'll be a part of the higher perspective, the support from the divine feminine, going towards divine masculine energy, being in physical form here towards divine feminine. And just the telepathy energy is also coming through, and just how you both communicate, it being very unique also too. Gemini rising. This is so cute. Oh. Gemini rising. I feel too like this king may feel like she's playing hard to get. But I'm not, I feel that's going to be a part of the perspective, the 3D perspective, and changing on that and actually realizing that there's love here because it can be felt in very unique ways and in more ways than one. And that being why we also have the significant offer and the presence of what's coming through here in the U section, which is very strong. I almost want to put this here too with this because it landed pretty much in this area here. So, and I'm just feeling that energy. I also see that too with the hand energies and the manifesting being important there. But Two of Cups being very strong too. That's equal exchange, reciprocity, fairness, sharing, healing energy. Beautiful reciprocity and love. Gemini rising. All right, just take note of that energy and how that card landed and where it actually landed. It's the magnetism, it's the beauty, and I feel this is more of the presence of the Queen of Cups and how they're being seen, and it just becoming more and more evident. This is confirmation also too of the Taurus energy that I picked up here associated with the Queen of Cups. This being very, like I'm getting very luxurious energy. Very liberated energy. The balance energy will be associated with Libra that was coming through, where Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. So strong Venus energy, Empress energy is also going to be very significant here. This is beautiful. And this will also be the energy of the King of Cups as well with the Hierophant energy. And the Hierophant being a card of 5, that being Taurus energy. You also have the 5 here. 5th month of May is going to be significant also too. So this will be a very important energy for both you and your person. So for the Taurus card, we have, ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. So beautiful. And the color for Taurus will be green. Slow and steady wins the race. So here's the energy speaking to that for the King of Cups that I was picking up. We enjoy good comforts and have great taste. Stable and kind, a lot of good fortune in us you will find. And the energy of 2. So here's that 2 energy again, where I feel that's going to be about the recognition and realization of what's real for this divine masculine who has moved towards wish fulfillment, finding it in the Queen of Cups, who's also going to be the High Priestess energy, connected to the Hierophant energy of Taurus overall. And that beautiful blend energy that I was picking up, it just speaks to the union of soulmates and how you're both connected as souls. And you mirror each other, and you have unique ways of not only communicating, but of being seen and how it is that you express yourselves amongst yourselves, but then also to others. This is so beautiful. Just like it says here. This is so nice. I love it. Cusping energy could also be significant, with Taurus being next to Gemini sign-wise. And then the symbol energy is going to be significant too. Or I even see like this bird right here. Oh, that's cute. That looks just like it. The bird right on top of the cup of love. Here in the 6 of Cups. And I feel, I'm also seeing too, like there was 5 cups here. And that, you know, being at a different state, not really seeing things for what they are. Where I get these 3 cups kind of speaking to why the color energy for these cups kind of came through without a gold energy or a good pristine or loving energy, third party. So this person, divine masculine, if you're divine masculine or the masculine energy, however you want to see yourselves, I'm getting the masculine stepping up into divinity. But they may have been cheated on or cheated in some kind of way. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. But I see this being the Ace of Cup energy with the Taurus symbol, and then that recognition, realization, all being here and here and here. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. All right, gems. All right, gems. All right, gems. All right, and then we got slow dance playing here too. So dancing. Slow dancing is going to be important for you and your person also too. If you're not in physical union, I feel this is your souls speaking and communicating to one another and what it is that you may have done and enjoyed in past lifetimes as soulmates and what you're going to be doing as you come closer together and connect and love. Beautiful energy. This is beauty. Beauty, comforts, luxuries. Everything, it's everything Venus, it's everything Hierophant. Taurus energy could even be significant as far as like placements. Again, the Taurus reading could be significant also too. This is wonderful. And I'm going to leave this just like this here too, because this wanted to be here. I feel too the way that this fell, it's about seeing. More realization and recognition coming through. Let's just do this here. I want to, like, all these cards, I just want to keep all these connected in some kind of way. So that's going to speak to the union energy that's happening here for you. And if you're already in physical union, I get this just being even more of an intense energy of you coming together. That's so pretty. All right, Gemini risings, this completes your beautiful reading. Are you really my Thanksgiving turkey? I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I'm even seeing like a little bit of that here, like this king being a little bit shy, but coming forth, maybe having a perspective, but getting greater perspective by the feelings of what it is that they're feeling connected to this queen, that they're not, the queen isn't complacent, that they really do love them and have great feeling for them. That may not be, it may not have been seen that way in the past, but they're now seeing that and being drawn towards that, being drawn towards it regardless of the looks of the queen, who may seem a little standoffish, but they're actually totally into the king as well. You're both very much into each other here. Welcome to all new subscribers. Until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you all so much. Peace.